Prynawn a croeso. Good afternoon and welcome to match day 26, the fourth game of Cymru Premier's Phase 2. Welcome to today's live broadcast of the Bluebird's Nest, coming to you from the Four Crosses Construction Arena, home of Colwyn Bay. The video that has kicked us off this afternoon's broadcast, I can confirm wasn't filmed today. We've had a far wetter morning up here in North Wales, including a spell of quite sleety snow. Blue Sky is trying its best to come through though and join us, but it certainly is another cold one this afternoon. Haverfordwest County are on the hunt for our first victory of Phase 2. We earned a point away to Barrytown United last Friday with Rhys Abruzzesi's last gasp equaliser, ensuring the game ended 1-1 at Jenner Park. The Seagulls, who came to watch us that night actually, were in action themselves a day later. They were on the wrong side of a 4-0 defeat at the hands of Pontypridd United at USW Sports Park on the Saturday. So it's a result which saw them remain bottom of the table as we approach the business end of the season. The most recent meeting between the sides came back in November. We were 5-0 winners at the home fixture. Hat-trick for Martel, Taylor Crossdale and Rio Dyer and Dan John got the goals that afternoon. The corresponding fixture back in far warmer climate ended 2-1 in our favour. The end of August, early September, I think it was, with Taylor Crossdale and Kai Whitmore both opening their league goal accounts for the club in the come from behind win that afternoon. Missing a few today, notably Harry John, who as captain has led a Welsh schools squad to victory in an international tournament over in Rome over the last few days. They've defeated England on penalties in the final. So a massive congratulations to Harry and his twin brother, former Bluebird Dan John, who was also in the squad. Declan Carroll has obviously been carrying a knock for the last few weeks. He is yet to make an appearance, his return to the club. But he is back in training, so fingers crossed in the next few weeks we can see Declan back in a Bluebird shirt. And again, Tyrese Owen misses out on the matchday squad. Tony Pennock and the coaching staff have opted for just two changes from the last fixture. Dan Hawkins and Ricky Watts have dropped to the bench, and Rio Dyer and Aidan McNamara return to the starting 11. So the Bluebirds do start with Zach Jones in goal, Jazz Richards with the armband this afternoon, Rhys Abruzzesi, Kai Whitmore, Ben Fawcett, Lee Jenkins, Rio Dyer, Aidan McNamara, Jack Wilson, Luke Taborn and Corey Shepherd. The bench, reserve keeper Ivan Knott, as I said, Ricky Watts and Dan Hawkins, Martel Taylor Crossdale, Oscar Borg, Yori Humphreys and Jacob Owen. The home side themselves strengthened over the last few weeks in the January transfer window, and their new man in between the sticks this afternoon, believe on loan from Liverpool under-23s, Rhys Truman in between the sticks, and a backline of Steph Edwards, Kai Owen, Thomas McCready, who's Jamie Cumming, Matthew Hill, Daniel Atkins, Samuel Hart, Thomas Creamer, Udayan Akpan and Harry Owen, and a bench of Joseph Smith as the reserve keeper now today, Sam Downey, Thomas Marsh Hughes, Owen Cushin and Daniel Jones. Referee this afternoon is Thomas Owen, and he'll be assisted by Daniel Beckett and Ashley Davis, and the fourth official in charge of the technical area will be Hugh Jones. The teams aren't quite out yet. They will be making their way from over on the far side, as I can see on the left-hand side of the ground. As people just joining us here in the stand, there's a good number of people already inside the ground, as people are still queuing up at the gate over on the far side, as I said. So we are opposite the dugouts this afternoon. So the Scorio Gantry, just above the dugouts. You will be able to see as the highlights come out of hopefully a lot of exciting action for us as the away side this afternoon. Just looking around the stadium, there's probably 250 already, and if not 300 already. As I said, there's still a number of people coming through the turnstile over on the far side. As I said, Tom Owen, the referee, leading the teams out today. Colwyn Bay in their claret and blue, very Aston Villa / West Ham looking kit from the home side. Haverfordwest in the away strip today, sponsored by Claire Gifford. Yellow shirts, blue shorts, yellow socks. And as I said again, Jazz Richards leading the boys out today. Zach Jones in fluorescent, all green. Slightly different shade of green to the home keeper, who's also all in green. Steve Evans and Tony Pennock exchanging on the way out, both heading towards their respective dugouts as the teams are lining up, facing away from us, facing the Scorio cameras, again doing the traditional pre-match handshakes. Been another excellent welcome to the Four Crosses Construction Arena this afternoon. Very hospitable supporters and officials from the club. Very welcome here. Again, to be fair, I think I've said on numerous broadcasts, we're lucky to have Colwyn Bay in the league. It's the neutrals are all rooting for them to stay up in the Cymru Premier purely because of the attendance figures and the club's forward thinking, a lot of their own initiatives going on in the club. Urian Akpan, the Colwyn Bay striker, returns to the team today. Been suspended last fixture when they lost down at Pontypridd United. Number 24, he does return. Seen a lot of his highlights recently. He likes to take an early shot at goal, so I'm sure Zach Jones would have been doing his homework recently, waiting for any opportunities that Akpan has at goal. Both teams in a huddle, just outside the centre circles. Bluebirds looking playing the 5-3-2 formation today. I believe it'll be Jack Wilson, right wing back, Jazz just inside him, Luke Tabone central of the three, Lee Jenkins just to the left, and then Rhys Abruzesi, the flying left wing back. It seems Aidan McNamara will likely sit in front of the back five with Corey Shepherd and Kai Whitmore looking to attack. And then today, as I said, starting for the first time in a while, Rio Dyer, and he's alongside Ben Fawcett up top. The game is underway. Creamer gets us underway. Colwyn Bay playing from left to right as I see it. As always, I mentioned, if you see it on Scorio cameras, you see it the opposite direction. So from my right-hand side, Rhys Abruzesi put a diagonal in. It's just cut out by the Colwyn Bay left back. And as I said, we've been watching a lot of footage of Colwyn Bay recently in the build-up to today. They do like to play football on this grass surface. They're good footballing team. Steve Evans, obviously the former TNS man, has been getting them to play out the back. A couple of times it's been costly. Teams have pounced when they've made a mistake, and it's been costly to them. They have conceded quite a few goals recently. But that's certainly how Colwyn Bay have started. They've just entered into the final third on an attack, and it's gone up for a throw-in over on the far side. And it's Matthew Hill. I believe he's the danger man from Colwyn Bay with throw-ins. He's got a fairly long throw, which it looks like he's about 45 yards away from goal, and everyone's inside the 6-yard box. It is a lofty one, but it's well won by Ben Fawcett, who clears. Also picks up the second ball, but it's hooked back into the box. It's Hill again down the far side, puts a high cross in deep the back post, but it's cleared by Corey Shepherd. As the Colwyn Bay drum comes into play for the first time this afternoon. And it's a Kai Owen, the right back, who's put a cross well over everybody and out for a goal kick. First time Zach Jones has had the ball in hand this afternoon. As today's early kick-off is a couple of minutes underway. Martel Taylor-Crossdale and Oscar Borg just having a light stretch over in the dugout of the far side. As I said, there's a very strong-looking bench from us this afternoon. And I take it back, it wasn't the Colwyn Bay drum. It was indeed the Cleddau Casuals over on the far side who've started up the music this afternoon. Obviously, with it being an early kick-off, it's a fantastic effort to get up here to Colwyn Bay for this lunchtime kick-off. You can see a number of the faithful supporters over on the far side, but also a number of the older ones taking a seat of comforts in the stand here as County supporters. Keeper Rhys Truman in his first touch of a ball this afternoon on his debut for Colwyn Bay. Again, looking to play out. He's gone to his left back. Edwards plays it long down the side. First chance of a header for Luke DeBorn, who clears. But it's fallen to Colwyn Bay in the middle of the park. Long range effort / cross into the box has gone well wide of the goal. So again, another Zach Jones goal kick. A couple of Bluebirds flags appearing on the fencing behind Zach Jones's goal over on the far side. I'm sure they'll be offering Zach a lot of support during this first half there. Again, numbers of supporters still coming through the gate to the ground this afternoon. The weather we've had recently, we were expecting the pitch, I think, to be a little bit more cut up, but it is looking very good. So kudos to the ground staff here at Colwyn Bay. As I said, grass pitch, one of only 3 left in the league, including our own, and obviously the oval in Avon. Long throw by Jack Wilson is won by Colwyn Bay, who break into Haverfordwest box. Abruzzese up against Hill, right in front of me on this near side. Hill plays a short ball to Akban. Luke DeBorn does well to cut it up, but Akban's managed to pinch it back. Over on this near side in front of us, just in line with the edge of the box. Akban takes on DeBorn. It's a great tackle by DeBorn. Gets the ball on Akban's shoot and up for a goal kick. Excellent defending there by the Maltese Luke DeBorn. An excellent chorus. Seagulls rings out from the corner. The Cleddau Casuals have got some competition for the noise today, but they're giving it their best shot. You can hear the drum. I could see the crowd interactions being one of a lot of humour this afternoon. One of the Cleddau Casuals on the drum over on the far side, providing a chorus, a backing track to the Seagulls supporters. Zach's goal kick does just cross the halfway line. Fairly lengthy pitch here at Colwyn Bay. Lee Jenkins does well in possession to get away from Akban that time. Chance for the Bluebirds counter-attack. It's pinched. Flag stays down. Potential offside, but Luke DeBorn is going to marshal the ball out. Almost. Back to Hill. Colwyn Bay in possession. Just coming inside the penalty box. Charged down by Abruzzese. Chance to shoot. Ball in Zach Jones' hand. Much to the dismay of his teammates, Hill probably should have squared that one for a better shooting opportunity, but Zach collects well. Great to see some of you joining us in the chat. Good afternoon to you all. 3 points today, please, indeed. Zach punts long. Huge punt, to be fair, but it's won by the corners keeper, Colwyn Bay centre half, who punts it straight back down, and it's Zach's possession once more. Ball in hand. Just finding, getting the grips with the game here, both teams. It's a boxing match. They almost seem to be just having a bit of a jab against each other at the moment. Zach punt, again, won by Hart, the centre half. If you remember, ended up going goal at the home fixture for us. A few bobbles on the pitch to be expected this afternoon. Bluebirds doing well in possession though. Kai Whitmore just pinched off that one, and again, Colwyn Bay looked to use Hill on the clear side. He was fouled by Abruzzese. Just a brief talking to from the ref. Colwyn Bay play quick. Whitmore following. Intercepted by Lee Jenkins. Back to Whitmore, who's played inside. Oh, great block, Lee Jenkins. Whitmore probably should have cleared his lines there. Abu slipped. Colwyn Bay player coming in at pace, clatters into him. Accidental, but the free kick is given to the Bluebirds. It's going to be Zach Jones a chance to clear, which probably should have been done. I think Whitmore did acknowledge he probably should have hooked that one right. Again, proving this pitch A couple of bobbles. Didn't get to Jenkins, and chance had to be cut out. 8 minutes gone here. Still 0-0. Colwyn Bay supporters next to me not quite too happy with that decision. Felt it was a light one, but went in our favour. Bit of tennis going on at the aerial balls at the moment, but Tabone does put it out for a throw in right in front of us here in the stands. Joined over on this side with Tom Pritchard and Becky Nettle. Desperate to get Becky on, but she's shaking her head every time I ask her to come on and do some live commentary with us. Throw in again, Hill with his own long clearance, but Abu Saizi manages to clear. Colwyn Bay play it all the way back to their own keeper now. Chance missed there, but they're building it up. Whitmore's pressing high, done it, covered some good ground there, manages to block it, and it's out for a throw in. Steve Evans not happy with his players there, telling his keeper that he should have chosen a different option on that one. Steve Evans' voice booming across the pitch, that one. Shepherd gets possession back, out to Ben Fawcett on the right hand side, breaking. He's got 3 Colwyn Bay players. Oh, corner. There was 3 Colwyn Bay players around him then. He did well there. He went across and Hart's put it out for corner. First corner, Abruzesi is trotting over. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger from the top left corner as I can see it. Jenkins and Tabone making their way. Jazz the only one back near the halfway line. Wilson is given an option for a short one, but everybody else is in the penalty box. Crowded 6-yard area waiting for Abruzesi's cross. Left-footed in-swinger. Great angle on it. Oh, it's one great header by the defence. So Jazz picks up the second ball. It's tackled by Akban. Great tackle, McNamara. Oh, I don't think he made connection. McNamara has been deemed to foul. I think it's Daniel Atkins there. Tom Owen just having a quick chat with him. I think it was Kai Owen, the number 4, who was actually fouled. He made the most of that one, but free kick just inside the half. Both attack and defence in a line on the edge of the penalty box, awaiting the arrival of McCready's free kick here. A lot of hustle and bustle on the edge. Tabone arms around his opponent. It's dropped to Hill on the edge of the box. Chance to cross back in, won by Ben Fawcett. Colwyn Bay have pinched it yet again. The 9 come in, out to Hart, on the edge of the box. Playing back towards his own goal at the moment. Cross, McNamara wins, out for a throw-in. Defence doing well that time. Tony Pennock offering his teammates, his team, I should say, a lot of encouragement there. But it's the right winger, Matthew Hill, again, who's gone over to take this attacking throw-in from the far side. Probably in line with the penalty spot. Every player forward for Colwyn Bay. Furthest one back is on the edge of the box. The keeper is only just inside his own half. Chance to counter here. But the throw's in. Won by Corey Shepherd. Chance to shoot is blocked. Whitmore clears for the Bluebirds. Again, it's all the way back to the Colwyn Bay keeper. Seagulls starting to get hold of this game here. And it's Truman, the keeper, who scuffs his clearance. Again, Steve Evans offering encouragement. Shepherd's managed to pinch his pocket. Is breaking. He's got Fawcett going down the right-hand side. Whitmore to his left. Still travelling. Oh, it's a great tackle from the 22 there, Thomas Creamer. Done a good job there. It was a big chance for the Bluebirds to press there. Again, Colwyn Bay comfortable in possession, playing out from the back. Come in now in the right back slot, the 9. Again, there's still more and more people joining us here at the Four Crosses Construction Arena. Jenkins wins the header off Akban's head and out for a throw-in. Supporters not happy with that one, but there was a clear ricochet off Akban's head. Abruzzese into Fawcett, who is fouled, coming through the back of his fellow number 9 there. So Abruzzese is going to be taking a free kick right in front of us here, just inside the Bluebirds half. Back to Jenkins and out to DeBourne, out the other side. Jazz making space to the right. Wilson, the right wing back, really pushed on, but Jazz opts to go big. He's found Rio Dyer out to Kai Whitmore on the far side. A couple of step overs to be expected. Whitmore, he's getting pulled. He does come out of trouble. Surely, ref, not given. It's a bit of a tussle, but Colwyn Bay have cleared. Throw in good Jack Wilson territory over on the far side. Straight to the ball, Jack dries the ball with his shirt. They said there's been a fair bit of rain, sleet and snow this morning, but it is dry at the moment. Fair bit of blue sky coming through. Jack Wilson then into the box. Almost flicked on by Luke DeBourne, but defensive header clears. But it's found Shepherd. He's just not quite first to the ball at time. So Colwyn Bay again clear all the way back to Jazz, who has to take to the skies with the ball. Clears, but it's up to DeBourne. Great flick, force it. Just runs out for a goal kick. Half a chance there. So it's going to be Truman with the goal kick. Better from Haverfordwest County there. Again, all the players, as they so often do, being signalled by the goalkeeper to take up an area of quite small space of the pitch. Keeper going to his left-hand side, so it's right in front of the dugout on the far side. Linesman's got his flag up, out for a throw-in, straight out on the full. So a chance for Jack Wilson to launch it. He sees Ben Fawcett on his own, over by the corner flag. Good opportunity here. Fawcett faces up, one-on-one, alongside the goal line. Squares, unlucky, not quite there. The pass didn't go to the intended teammate there, Kai Whitmore. It's cleared, straight out for a throw-in. It's another chance for Wilson to launch one in. Almost took a quick one there to catch Colwyn Bay sleeping over on that side. But it is going to be a long one. DeBourne is still in the box. Jenkins too. Wilson just approaching. Better flat throw. It's flicked onto the almost an own goal. It's out for a corner. Defensive header cleared everybody, but it's gone out over the back, just missing the far post. There's a Colwyn Bay player down. He's back up now. Number 9 is coming. He's going to be receiving treatment. Looks like somebody stepped on his toe, I would say. Yeah, looks like that's the injury there. Or rolled his ankle, potentially. But he's down having treatment as Wilson's coming across to take the corner to my left, bottom corner. Stoppage here then. 17 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Let's take a look from around the grounds. The only fixture that has kicked off, obviously, with this being an early one this afternoon, is 4 minutes old. TNS currently scoreless at home to Cardiff Met. A 12:45 kick-off today, and I believe if TNS do pick up all 3 points, which they'll probably be favourites to do so, they'll actually win the league this afternoon. Cumming is back on his feet. He's hobbling to the touchline. So Bay going to be a player short for this corner. Wilson is high and far, right down the back. I think Dyer has he's kept it in. Skips past the defender, but the other defender, he doesn't. McNamara tackles well. Ball back in possession. McNamara, Dyer, step over. Colwyn Bay throw. The tackle just must have taken a flick off Rio Dyer there. So Colwyn Bay with a throw in, with a chance to settle things down. Good pressure from the away side there. Great diagonal. Hill is running onto it, but Abruzzese with him. 1-on-1 with Abu. Cuts inside. Akban, Luke de Bond as well to clear, but it's out to Creamer. Creamer on this near side. Flicks inside. Round. McNamara. Great save by Zach Jones. It's out to Hill on the edge of the box. Another great save by Zach Jones. Pushed out for a corner. Best opportunity for the opening goal this afternoon there. Hill from the edge of the box, left-footed, great strike, curling into the far corner. Zach Jones, two-handed punch out to his right-hand side. It's a corner. Number 8, Thomas McCready with the armband. Going to be a right-footed in-swinger. Again, Colwyn Bay putting a lot of players forward for attacks. Corner comes in. I think headed clear, potentially punched clear at the near post by Jazz and Zach. Another corner. Rio Dyer, the only attacking presence. 10 players, pretty much in the box for the Bluebirds. Defending this second corner. Again, delivered. It's deeper. Out the back. Shepherd does well to pinch it back and clear. Whitmore turns. Great opportunity. Great. He feet Fawcett. Doesn't quite get onto the through ball. Fawcett does well to chase Steph Edwards over on the far side. It's into the box, and Lee Jenkins brings it out. Whitmore does well there. Kai likes a turn where he can, but he's done well to just play that one the way he was facing. Simple stuff sometimes, just as effective. And now Whitmore back on the ball. Through ball, doesn't find a yellow shirt, and it's out for a throw-in on the far right-hand side. Kai gets a thumbs up from his manager. Good bit of play there. Brave play to get out of the penalty box doing that. Throw in, possession lost from Colwyn Bay. Just too high for Rio Dyer, the through ball, that one. It's end-to-end at the moment. Akbam now breaking down his left-hand side. Jazz with him. Holds him up. Inside, Wilson does well to block the inner pass, but it's come to McCready, the 8. Over on the right-hand side now, it's Creamer. Cutting inside. There's a lot of running with the ball from both teams so far. Edwards, the left back. Chance to cross. Cuts inside. Creamer, edge of the box. Chance to shoot. Zach Jones collects well. Colwyn Bay threatening a couple of times here. With the 21 on the clock. Still 0-0. Excellent comments coming in. Wes is a Colwyn Bay born and bred fan, had a bit of a spat with his beloved Colwyn Bay, and is rooting for the Bluebirds this afternoon. Wes, welcome to the Bluebirds Nest Live. Truman clears his lines now for the home side. It's quite an exciting one so far. Still goalless. Abruzzese does well to pinch back possession on the half. Through ball, Shepherd finds Rio Dyer. Hart in front of him. Good feet. Inside Fawcett on the corner of the penalty box. Back to Shepherd. Wilson. The 1-2 was on. Didn't quite come off. I think Wilson will blame the pitch there, to be fair. Again, it's end-to-end at the moment. Tabor now with possession, having Jazz won the ball back off Akban. Simple pass to Jenkins. Patient stuff here now. Getting hold of it. Manages to find Jazz on his own in front of the dugouts. Inside pass to Fawcett. Great vision from Jazz there. Fawcett does well. Whitmore breaking. He's got 2 around him. He's pulling away. Coming into the edge of the box. Chance. Just bobbles wide. Still Whitmore. Inside the box. Blocked on the line. Bounces out to the box. Back to Abruzzese on the left. Good opportunity here. Great feed by Abruzzese. Settles the dummy. Cuts inside on his left. McNamara running cross field. Lays Jazz in. Good chance there for the Bluebirds to open the scoring themselves. Jazz inside the Shepherd. Rio Dyer. Oh, that's a fantastic flick over Edwards. It's going to be marshalled out for a goal kick. Ball zipped into Rio Dyer's feet, who just stabs at the ball up and over the defender's head. Spins in and gets him behind him, but the bounce beat him, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Good 30 seconds, good minute for the away side there. 23 gone though, still scoreless. Truman, the debutant, with a goal kick. Bright green kit, bright orange boots. Certainly won't miss him. Again, almost identical goal kick. Shepherd was up in the air. I think he's got the touch on, so it's going to be a Colwyn Bay throw on the halfway line. Great numbers in attendance here again at the Four Crosses Construction Arena. Fair few hundred here, I'd say, which is par for the course with the Seagulls this season, to be fair. Throw has gone back to Hart at centre half. The last time we saw him, he did have the goalie gloves on after the keeper was taken off injured. October, November time, I want to say, where we did win 5-0 on the day. Patient play from the Seagulls backline. Comes into the halfwest half, but it's pinched by McNamara, who finds Whitmore. Turns, gets, good tackle again by Freema. Whitmore just can't quite get away from him. He's potentially been told to do a job on Whitmore by his manager. Not giving Whitmore the space that he so often enjoys. Again, the Seagulls back in possession. Truman. Out to Harry Owen. The tall centre half, who I believe on loan from Connors Key. He's travelling well, but he's just knocked it a little bit too far and has given away a free kick against his opposing centre half, Leap to Bone. It's quite the jaunt from the centre half there. A good 40-50 yard run with the ball. Tabone did well to pinch it off him and then got the foul. Welcome, Kevin, on Facebook this afternoon. Hope you're doing well, mate. I know you've had a busy week. Hope you are keeping well and are taking it easy, feet up on the couch this afternoon. Zach with a free kick to the right-hand side, over Jack's head. But he just throw in, Haverfordwest throw in on the halfway line. Yet again, it's scoreless, but it's been relatively exciting for a neutral. Probably too many chances against us for my liking. 26 gone. Another aerial battle won by Tabone. Has gone out to Colwyn Bay, win the possession back again. Jazz manages to nick it almost off Akban, but he does get it out, attacking down the right-hand side. Creamer looking for a short past the hill. Miscommunication from the home team players there. And it's out. Abruzzese being told to take his throw in a little bit further back. Home fans cleverly throwing a second ball onto the pitch there, slowing things down, allowing the Seagulls to regroup. Lee Jenkins with the throw then. Looking, it's going to be towards McNamara. Just the bobbles proving heavy at the moment. Rio Dyer almost with a chance to break clear then. But it's gone out for a throw in line with the edge of their own penalty box for the home side. Great header to Bourne. Back into the danger area. Shepherd, force it. Wilson on the overlap, isn't used. It's gone back to Shepherd. Ooh, could have been tasty foul. Sheps does well to dodge that one. Force it again. Facing away from goal, back to Wilson. Square to McNamara. Doing a good job as the holding midfielder this afternoon, Macca. On his right foot. Great ball. Straight to the keeper's hands. Another chance. Feel there's a goal coming. Hopefully our way. It's a cold one this afternoon, so unsurprisingly, I think there's three Bluebirds players substitute. Oscar Borg is definitely one. Dan Hawkins and I believe Yori Humphreys having a bit of a stretch, keeping warm. Harry Owen for the home side with a throw in just in front of us here. It's looking like rain. It's a big dark cloud above us at the moment here in Colwyn Bay. As Shepherd just hooks on, puts it in the corner. Hart goes back to his keeper, takes a touch. Oh, high press almost paid off there for the visitors. But Shepherd has won it back on the halfway line. Whitmore again being tracked so closely this afternoon. And they've pinched it off him again. That's 3 or 4 times now that Whitmore's had his pockets pinched. And Colwyn Bay again with a chance to break through Duke DeBone and Akpan battling in the box. Oh, what a save, Zach Jones. Keeps it level. That's another great save, Zach Jones. Unfortunately for us, having a great game. He's keeping us in it. I'd much rather Zach not being used, but that's 4 excellent saves from Zach this afternoon. Another doubler there. The first one, I had a great sight of it. No doubt will be on the Scorio highlights. Akban managed to wriggle free from Luke DeBone outside of the right boot. It looked to be curling in the far post, but a strong right hand from Zach Jones just pushed it wide, and the rebound also saved up and over for a corner. McCready again over on the far side to whip this one in into the 6-yard box. Zach Jones, clean take, hands like glue that time, and already has cleared his lines. Rio Dyer is high up the pitch anyway, but he's outnumbered, and Colwyn Bay come away with it. They do turn and go back to the keeper. Truman, ball at his feet, doesn't look too clever with his clearances so far. The Liverpool under-23s Loney. Better clearance from him. And Tabone does well to head it back the way it came. Great feet, Shepherd. Jack Wilson. Oh, he's come off a bit of a 50-50 there. He took a bit of a wind in, I would say. He's back up. He's okay. Hart for the home side, just coming over the halfway line. Diagonal, great left foot on Hart. Abruzzese wins the first header. This knockdown is crossed straight back into Haverfordwest box. Can't quite get rid of it at the moment. Whitmore doesn't give the foul away. I thought that could have been, to be fair. Whitmore is hustling back for the ball, is now given as a foul against Kai Owen. Kai Owen not happy. It was probably the 4th offence. It was finally given for the home side. Again, Captain McCready over the ball. 45 to 50 yards away from goal. There's almost 20 minutes gone at Park Hall, the home of the New Saints, and the home side have taken the lead there. So, as I mentioned, they're on track to win the league this afternoon. But 32 gone here, still 0-0. Still waiting for this free kick to be put into the box. Interesting setup from the home side. Group of players on both corners. Ball in Zach Jones's safe grasp. He had 3 or 4 attacking players either side of the penalty box. It was an interesting, innovative set piece that side. Zach rolls to Jazz, who clears almost first time, finds Fawcett. Again, tackled as soon as somebody gets the ball for us this afternoon. Completely swamped with players around. Abruzzese in possession, back to Jenkins. Home side not happy, but inadvertently Hill miscontrolled it straight into Abu's path there. Luke Tabone on the edge of the box. Plenty of time. Just lays it off to Jazz, who knocks it down. Great ball to Ben Fawcett. Back to goal. Lays it back to Wilson. Forward to Rio Dyer. Again, 2-3 players quickly trying to get the ball back from the home side. Whitmore now in space. Step over 1, step over 2, cuts inside. Chance. Oh, through ball. Didn't quite come off for Fawcett. Keeper picks it up. Rolls this time. And Harry Owen coming away with it. Turns back to Hart. Plenty of time for the veteran of the league. A chance to come out. He's just taking his time. Bluebirds press comes. A little bit too late that time, perhaps. Colwyn Bay play out over on the far left-hand side. Still 0-0. Colwyn Bay coming into the half. Great play. 1-2. Akban. McCready 30 yards out. That was a tricky one. Skipping off the surface, but Zach collects. He's had a great game so far, Zach. Been the busier of the two keepers. Just looking for the right option here to punt to. On the edge of the box. Throws it down. 10 yards out of the penalty box. Runs up to it. And clears. Great length on that kick. Abruzzese. Oh, almost fell to him there. Again, the bobble's just deceiving both teams. And this time the bobble goes for us as Harry Owen has sliced one into touch on his clearance. Abu, quick throw all the way back to Zach. Out. Jazz. To Shepherd on the halfway line. Again, so quick to press the home side. Frustrating our ballers in the middle of the park. Wilson, ball in hand, looking to get it further up the pitch then, right in front of the dugout. Tony Bennett, the only one on his feet, commanding his team to go forward. Fawcett wins the header. McCready wins the second ones. Colwyn Bay come away with it. Akban, who's holding the ball up well for the home side, knocks it down. The switch out to the right-hand side. Matt Hill on this 90 side. Left-footed right winger. Cuts back inside. Cross comes in. It's cleared. Whitmore. Nutmegs come in. Comes out with it. Great 1-2s there. Whitmore, McNamara, Abu. Whitmore back to Jenkins. Bobbled. Ooh, almost played Jenkins into trouble, but comes away with McNamara travelling. He's clear of McCready. Cuts inside. McCready. Oh, could have been given as a foul, but Shepherd pinches it back. Macca hasn't started for some time, perhaps just missing a little bit of match fitness. McCready caught up well with him there. Colwyn Bay now in possession, and Truman puts it out for a throw in on the half. Abu looking to play forward to force it. Back to goal again, does well to hold up. Plays back to McNamara. Great feet to Dyer. Rio Dyer cuts inside. Fawcett. Great 1-2 with Fawcett. Puts Creamer on his backside that time. Whitmore out to Jazz. Shepherd just having an issue with his boot in the middle of the pitch. Shepherd is still tying his lace as the Bluebirds attacked on the right hand side. Whitmore. Wilson. Jazz. Whitmore. Back to Tabone. Oh, pass goes astray. Seagulls come away. Long ball clears. Wilson and Jenkins back defending. Aren't needed. Straight out for a throw. Question on the YouTube channel: how waterlogged is the pitch? To be fair, it's bobbly, but it's looking very green. I must admit, it must have pretty good drainage because there's been a lot of rain this morning. As I mentioned, a sleety snow shower as well for a good 20 minutes earlier on. It's a chilly one, but dry at the moment. But yeah, the pitch is it's looking okay, to be fair. It's no meadow, but it's okay. 25 minutes gone at Park Hall. It's now TNS 2, Cardiff Met 0. 38 minutes gone with us. Couple of minutes away from the break. Where, again, I mentioned at the start of the hospitality from the home side. A couple of us over here in this stand have been invited for a sandwich at half time, so I will be having a break as Colwyn Bay, chance to slot the striker Akpan through there, isn't taken, and Whitmore makes Colwyn Bay go back, and now having to go back all the way to the keeper. Fawcett has pushed. Oh, it's an unbelievable bobble, almost sees the keeper swing and miss. I think it's going to be the first card there for Corey Shepherd. Indeed, tried to block the clearance. Yeah, Shepherd has picked up the first yellow of the afternoon. Jack Wilson is down. It looks like Tristan is coming on. Club physio. Yeah, Tristan is coming on to have a quick look at Jack. He got winded a couple of minutes ago, and I think he's still reeling from that one. He's holding his knee, it seems, his left knee. I think he'll be okay to carry on. However, Dan Hawkins is getting stripped in the dugout, hopefully just as a precaution. Dan Hawkins is his first time on the bench, I think, since his debut, almost 12 months ago. Is putting his shirt on. I think there might be a change here. I've jinxed Jack Wilson. Coming into the 40th minute. Tristan still having a look at Jack Wilson's left knee. He's getting up onto his feet, but I think a change is imminent here. Yeah, the card going into the fourth official. Jack Wilson hobbling off. Looks fine in himself, but unwanted early change. No doubt Dan Hawkins would have made an appearance later on in the game, but Wilson's throw has been threatening for us, but he's going to be making way. Aidan McNamara also almost on all fours, keeled over. Tristan had just made his way off the pitch, is now making his way back over to McNamara, hands on his knees. It seems to be a facial injury, I believe. Tristan with his gloves and water at the ready. Dan Hawkins is on the field then. He's come over to have a chat with Shepherd in the middle of the pitch. I think Dan, he's going to be opting like for like switch right wing back for Dan Hawkins. But he did come over and have a quick chat with Shepherd. Instructions, no doubt, from the coaching staff. McNamara making his way over to the touchline so play can resume. Tristan off the field. McNamara waiting to come back on. Free kick, Harry Owen. Cross field. Flick to Bourne. It's pushed in the back, but manages to get clear. Whitmore plays in Hawkins. First touch for the substitute. A little bit too long, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Right idea. Fawcett was on his toes there and looked to get into a good area. Again, the ball, as it moved towards goal, just took an almighty divot and kicked on out for a goal kick. 41 gone here, still 0-0. A half full of probably the better chances falling to the home side. Zach Jones certainly keeping us with a clean sheet. No doubt that will be addressed at half time. Whitmore back to Jazz, front of the dugouts. Jazz moves forward, great through ball. Fawcett finds touch. Through ball, missing Dan Hawkins this time. Jack Wilson just sat in the dugout taking his boots off at the moment. He'll no doubt be having a warm shower on the break. It's just a little bit of tennis going on at the moment. Ball's cleared by both teams. Great diagonal. Comes across. Zach's going to collect. Left-footed clears. Back to the halfway line. Creamer finds Hill on the right-hand side. In front of us here in the stands. Back to Harry Owen. Oh, it's a lapse pass. Finds Fawcett. 40 yards out. One-on-one with Hart. Chance to shoot on his left. Pulls it. Oh, he's tackled well. Chance there. The keeper was off his line, but made his ground back up. I think Fawcett expected that ball. Home side appeal for a foul, but Tavon has come away with the ball. He's popped it off to Hawkins, to Whitmore. Shepherd. Good two-touch football here. Back to Shepherd. Flick through to Dyer. Back to Hawkins. Again, just doing the basics here. Oh, Rio Dyer is fouled. Free kick. Midway between the halfway line and the edge of the penalty box, over on the far right-hand side. Hawkins is coming away from it. It's going to be an Abruzzese long-range, left-footed cross into the box. This. A goal now would be excellent news for us as we head in towards halfway through this one. It's 3-0 to TNS. 32 minutes gone there, so looking very much like TNS being crowned champions. Abruzzese, great area all the way through and out for a goal kick. Beat everybody in the air, that just a couple of inches too high. Bounces on the line and goes into the advertising boards. Truman almost played out extremely bravely and naively probably, but changed his mind. He's going to go big. Down the right-hand side. Prima turns, goes back to Harry Owen. Centre-half's had a lot of the ball. And Hart, the other centre-half, bravely comes away with it. Tempting those bobbles. There's a lot of wayward passes from both teams in this first half. Harry Owen, again, back to Hart. Just minutes to go before the break. Steve Evans will surely want his own team to get rid of it here. It's extremely brave from the Seagulls. But they do bring possession into Haverfordwest half. Dan Hawkins facing up, come in, who crosses left-footed, cleared by Tavon. Headed clear by Jazz and McNamara. Macca out to Fawcett on the halfway line, on the turn. Does well. There's going to be 3 minutes of play still to come here. Oh, Fawcett's 1-2 with Shepherd. Doesn't quite come off, but it's back to Ben Fawcett. 30 yards out, on his left foot. Oh, the chance to Rio Dyer, he would have been in, was just nicked. Again, the mentioned veteran Sam Hart read that really, really well. Back with Shepherd on the half. Great flick out to Whitmore. Oh, first time gives it to Hawkins. Inside the Fawcett. Hawkins goes around him. It is back with Hawkins on the right-hand side in front of a number of fans for Colwyn Bay over on the far side. His cross is blocked. Throw in. Could have done with Jack Wilson's throw in prowess. Exactly where Dan Hawkins is going to be taking a throw. Interesting to see whether Lee Jenkins is utilised for a throw in that area later on in the game, but certainly not just before the half now, not risking it. Whitmore wins a free kick right on the edge of the box. Abruzzese, as soon as the whistle was blown, was jogging over for this one. Great place for a left-footed in-swinger here. Again, looking for that far post, this is going to be. I'm going to call this as well and say Abu's going to find the far post here and give us the lead. Can I be psychic? Jazz is also near the ball, but no, Jazz is coming away. Abu placing the ball down, just looking to get a good lay of the ball. Jenkins and Tavon have gone forward. Tavon right out the back post here is dragging the tall centre-half of our own, but it's Abruzzese aiming for the near post. Oh, side netting. Tried to catch the keeper there. Going to be a goal kick. Truman, I think, was looking to cover his right-hand side, the keeper, but Abu tried pinching one in at the near post. One minute of stoppage time still to come here, I think. Truman just taking his time. Both sides will probably be relatively happy with how the first half's unfolded. I'd say, again, the better chances to the home side. Zach Jones making 3, if not 4, really, really good saves, keeping his clean sheet intact. Shepherd wins the goal kick down to Abruzzese. Finds Fawcett just inside Colwyn Bay half. Harry Owen looks after Fawcett, should we say. Hart, the left footer on the right hand side, cuts inside. McCready inside the centre circle. Whitmore challenging him. Goes to Hart. It's going to go all the way back to the keeper. Whitmore still pressing. He's on his own in the press, but almost charges down the keeper's clearance. Great communication, Jenkins and Abu. And there is the half-time whistle. Been lively, full of action, but it's goalless, 0-0. And we will return in a couple of minutes for the second half, in about 12 or 13 minutes, where Colwyn Bay and Haverfordwest currently goalless. See you shortly. Croeso nôl i Colwyn Bay by Colwyn, where the teams are all back out early for the second half. Referee Tom Owen has got his whistle in his mouth, and the screen is messing up with me. There we go. Back underway then for the second half this afternoon. That's better. Early free kick for the Dan Hawkins as one on this near side. I did see the substitution board, I believe, go up over on the far side. Just looking into what I believe the home side have potentially made a change there. Nothing digitally being informed of yet. But Abruzzese then on this near side, a chance to put the ball into the box here. We'll go through the lineup shortly, but Abu to the back post. Jenkins. Oh, good header from Jenkins. Force it and the keeper clash, and the keeper comes away with the ball in his hands. He's rolling it out. So the home side starting like they finished bravely. Shepherd manages to put the ball in for a Seagulls throw in on the left-hand side. Edwards, the left back, who did well in the first half, getting bombing on down his left flank with the ball in hand. Akban looking for it, being marshalled by Tabor at the back there. Edwards goes short. Hawkins potentially giving away a foul there. Ref doesn't give it. It's a defensive throw. Haverfordwest coming away with that one. So here we go. Still 0-0 then. Into the second half. I will go through the teams. As far as I'm aware, only sub so far. Dan Hawkins has joined the matters on the pitch. So it's Zach Jones in goal, captain Jazz Richards, Rhys Abruzzese, Kai Whitmore, Ben Fawcett, Lee Jenkins, Rio Dyer, Aidan McNamara, Luke Tabone, Corey Shepherd, and again mentioned Dan Hawkins has replaced Jack Wilson. So the bench still very well stacked this afternoon for us. Ivan Knott, the reserve keeper. Oh, it's actually Ricky Watts on the ball over there. Oh, his forward pass doesn't quite come off. It's McNamara actually looking around, who's made way. So Watts, he's come into the middle of midfield. I can't see. Oh, there is indeed Mac. It is the man who's come off. He took a knock to the face late on in that first half. I'm wondering whether that is something with that, or a tactical. But Captain Ricky Watts in the middle of the midfield, already barking the orders, to be fair to him. So that leaves Martel, Taylor Crossdale, Oscar Borg, Yori Humphreys, Jacob Owen, and Ivan Knott on the bench. Akban just nearly nicks it. Oh, Watts, he's giving it away there. Hunt on the far side. Takes Abu on down the right-hand side. It's deflected into Zach Jones' safe possession. Yeah, that is indeed confirmed. Watts for McNamara as the substitution this afternoon. Zach has gone big to force it, who gets it down. Shepherd just outside the centre circle. Back to Tabone, who passes back to Zach Jones. First time pass out to Jenkins. It's bobbly, so bad in that penalty box over there now. Need to be careful in second half, not risk anything. Colwyn Bay just switching play to Edwards on this left-hand side again. And over is Atkins, the 11, who was quite quiet in the first half. Didn't have much possession of the ball. It's now faced up to Jazz. Jazz concedes the throw. No, it's I think It's actually a corner. That must have been close. McCready coming across to take a corner, right-footed. The captain for the home side. It's probably his 8th or 9th corner of the game for him. First of the second half. Only Rio Dyer again staying forward. Everybody else in the box. Fawcett on the near post. Is the man to clear. Could see that one coming into him. Great header by Fawcett. Up and over everybody and out the back. It's over on the far side. Dan Hawkins does well to pinch the ball back. Lays it back to his left-footed Abruzzese. Clears. Only to Creamer. Right-footed. Punts it back high and into the edge of the box area. Zach Jones comes to collect well. Great throw from Zach there. Right hand over. It's 4-on-3 for the Bluebirds. Through ball to Watts. It's got... Oh, ref. Fawcett was blocked there. Not given. Colwyn clear to Jenkins, who heads out to Abruzzese on the left-hand side. Watts played a great pass back to Fawcett, who played the 1-2 with him. But Fawcett was blocked, but nothing given. As we hear the casuals over on the far side with the drum, just bringing a bit more of a noise to the Four Crosses construction arena this afternoon, because it's been quite quiet so far the second half. Watts pinches the ball back, sprays it out to Kai Whitmore. Out to Rio Dyer on the left-hand side. He's got Harry Owen facing up in front of him. Cuts inside, right-footed. Has to go back to Abruzzese. Chance to cross. Abu puts it low, appeals for the handball, not given. Watts now in with the ball near the byline. Comes back to left-footed Abruzzese yet again. Hill in front of him. He's managed to get a pass to Whitmore. Skips. Oh, takes it out for a goal kick. He'd almost done the hard work there, Kai Whitmore. He'd sold McCready the dummy, turned him on the byline, but it, again, head in his hands on that one. It's gone up for a goal kick. Great to see some new names coming in on the chat this afternoon across Facebook, Twitter, and the club's YouTube channel. So, warm welcome to you all wherever you are. Please let us know where you are tuning in. Again, I wonder whether there's a couple of Colwyn Bay fans tuning in for this live broadcast this afternoon. Please do let us know where you are joining us from, as the Colwyn Bay keeper, the debutant, has cleared his lines. Oh, he was straight back down his throat, and he did do well to clear the second one. That could have been a risky one. Shepherd now with the ball for the Bluebirds on the halfway line, looking up, good forward runs, but he finds Fawcett, who's leads it back to Jazz, to Shepherd. Wins the throw. Jazz inside to Kai Whitmore. Back to Jazz. Chance to deliver a great dummy. Hawkins. Possibly fouled there. Shepherd, great through ball. Down the touchline to Whitmore and Richards. Great tackle by Jazz just to get it out of play for a throw. Edwards for the Seagulls, looking to get it in. I mentioned the clouds look like rain. Just a bit of drizzle coming down now over the Four Crosses. As I said in the first half, grass pitch beginning to cause a bit of problems with a couple of divots. As Jazz clips one. Owen and Hart combine, the centre halves, to clear. Abruzzese's right-footed clearance doesn't quite go as far, like Akbar, 30 yards out. Wide of the target. Zach Jones had it covered. Goal kick. Mentioned right at the start of this afternoon's broadcast that lots of videos of Akban on the Scorio highlights showing him taking an early shot. That was certainly the case there. Zach Jones on his toes, had it covered, down to his right-hand side, low. Akban pulled that one wide of the target from about 25, 30 yards. Just seen that Scorio have indeed put some footage of the first half out with Zach Jones' name. Testament to his performance in the first half. Certainly kept a clean sheet intact well. 3 or 4 excellent saves. And Colwyn Bay break again. Abu having to use his right foot. Goes high. Half a chance for Daniel Atkins there for the home side. Again, I mentioned he was very quiet in the first half, but he's had 2 half-decent chances here in the second. but Jazz is cleared. Shepherd and Whitmore trying to pinch it back. Akban, great 1-2 with his teammate. Whitmore, great tackle, Whitmore. Nutmegs Akban on the way out. Shepherd breaking into Colwyn half. Switches, can Watts get there? Coming just quicker to pick that one back up. Note this is some West Wales Cup action this afternoon. I'm aware that Goodwick United, I believe, are 2-0 up away at Seaside AFC of the Comanche League. Well, it did flash up as 2-0, but it's showing 1-0 on the Cymru Football app. But wishing all the Pembrokeshire League teams representing the county in the West Wales Cup this afternoon all the best. I know two clubs are indeed facing each other. I think it's Kilgetty and Merlin's Bridge face off against each other. Milford have got a tough task of Penland at home as well this afternoon. So we'll be keeping an eye across those scores. Goal kick finally back from Zach Jones. Defence backwards, force it with a chance to break. Oh, bravely won back by the centre half there. Akban and Tabone having a great tussle. Tabone wins the head, finds Hawkins free on the half. Rio Dyer in front of him, opts to go left to Abu. Abu that's inside, lays it back to Jenkins. Still three at the back. The formation from the Bluebirds. Abu and Hawkins seem to be much higher in the second half. Hawkins just creating a lot of space for himself on this knee. Jazz just eyeing up a diagonal. It seems Jazz is very much the centre at the moment. As Colwyn Bay pinch back possession inside our half. It's Creamer, 35 yards out, down the sideline, almost to Akban, but Tabone does well to put it out for corner. Pennock won't be happy with that one. Possession, comfortable in possession there, the Bluebirds, and a stray pass manages to lose it and give them half a chance. Still 3-0 at the break at TNS, so looking extremely odds-on to be crowned champions this afternoon. Corner to Colwyn Bay there. McCready, low, force it to it, clears, eye into the drill. Colwyn Bay. Oh, there's a head injury. Rio Dyer's holding his head, but play is under. Yeah, the ref needed to stop that one. Rio just caught on the nose there, I think. But Tristan again making his way under the pitch. Head injuries, as the ref realised it was a head injury, pause play there. Probably against the fortunes of the Bluebirds, who were on the attack. But I'd like to think it's going to be a Bluebird bounce ball here. Still 0-0, 55 minutes gone here. Again, great to see numbers joining us for this live broadcast this afternoon. Do please let us know your score predictions too, as well as where you're tuning in for. It'd be great to see where everybody thinks this game is going to go. Colwyn Bay protesting that it was their ball, but Haverfordwest, so it's going to be a bounce ball. The referee pop it inside the penalty box. I think probably a safe one that. Drops it, and Zach Jones picks it up. Home fans not happy. Not happy with that one. If we go up the other end and score here, it'll home fans not happy with Abu getting kicked there. Complaining of a dive, but you can see quite clear it was contact made on our fly-in left back. Steve Evans protesting that decisions aren't going his way. Hopefully we can put this little bit of fortuitous luck into a goal to break the deadlock here, which would be right in front of many of the travelling supporters this afternoon who've made the very early start from Pembrokeshire. Away a number set off well before 6 o'clock this morning up the west coast. A couple of great sights, no doubt, about with the snow on the mountains that we saw as the travelling contingent who came up yesterday, staying over last night, full preparations for the game. Bauble takes Zach Jones bravely onto his left foot. Put one over the stand on just shy of the halfway line. Good clearance from Zach there. That box in particular is offering a lot of bobbles. Hard in my mouth then as the ball was approaching him at some pace. Very central. He knocked it with his right foot onto his left and cleared. Who'd want to be a goalkeeper? Throw in from the Seagulls then. Hill again over on that far side. Launches one. Higher, this one. Drops into the penalty box. Won by Watts. Come in on the edge. Oh my gosh, what a goal that would have been. Cummins, as the ball dropped off Ricky Watts' head, a right-footed volley on the edge of the box. Right-hand side, wide of the post. Thankfully, goal kicked out for West. That would have been some goal. That I'm sure that one will make the Scorio highlights as well. Great opportunity for the first goal. Thankfully, not ending up in the back of Zach Jones' net, that one. Afternoon, Ethan and Mickey joining us on the YouTube stream. Hope you've had a good week, Mick. Zach Jones then with the clearance down the left-hand side. It's going to go straight out for a throw-in on the halfway line there. Martel Taylor Crossdale going through pretty rigorous half, probably a good warm-up there. Ball into the box. It's cleared by Tabone after Hunt had a great chance to bring that one down. Shepherd battling with Creamer. Shepherd on a yellow, the only yellow of the game. Great pinch by Hawkins inside the Whitmore. Whitmore back to Shepherd. Great change of direction by Shepherd across Lee Jenkins. Travelling into the Colwyn Bay half, out to Abruzzese. Faced off again. Hill doing a great job not allowing Abu down that side. I'm sure there have been a bit of tactics and research done from the home side on that one. Tabone goes long to force it. Back to goal, comes inward, out to Hawkins on this near side in front of us here. Cuts inside on his left foot. Watts, 25 yards out, rolls one to Hawkins, inside the Dyer, back to Watts. Force it down the right hand side, squared. Oh, out for a corner. Great interlinking play here. The best attacking opportunity of this half. The ball actually hasn't gone out. It's forced it in the corner flag. It goes for a goal kick. Everybody thought that it already crossed the line out for a corner there. And again, mentioning divots, and now the pitch is beginning to cut up somewhat. It's held it up. Yeah, Martel Taylor Crossdale definitely going through a rigorous warm up over on the far side there, striding and getting himself warm. No doubt will be an attacking tweak to the formation, I'd have thought. Currently playing with three at the back, which is dealing with the threat well, but I feel going to perhaps four at the back would help matters. As Shepherd in possession of the ball in the centre circle, diagonally chips one over, going to be won by Harry Owen. Always going to win that aerial battle against Rio Dyer. Harry Owen down the channel. It's headed clear by Lee Jenkins. Watts. Great first touch by Watts down to Shepherd. Shepherd on a yellow, as I said. Got to be careful trying to make a tackle there. Whitmore's chasing. He's deemed to have fouled his opponent there. Owen. Probably too far out for a direct shot on goal. McCready, the captain, is probably 40 yards out there. Very central. Whitmore probably had to make the challenge. He was the wrong side of him. Ref doesn't brandish a yellow card for Whitmore. Let's play carry on. Taylor Crossdale on the far side, taking his bib off. Looking change imminent. McCready then, right-footed, down the left-hand side. Is won by Harry Owen in the air, comfortably wide of the far post. Yet another chance for the home side. Yeah, Whitmore not too happy with today's game. He's been man-marked a lot of the time and hasn't had the opportunity to cause as much attacking havoc as he probably normally would like. Taylor Crossdale now stripped. yellow socks, blue shorts, yellow shirt, having his final instructions from Waggy Gary Richards. The card is being handed to Hugh Jones, the fourth official, on the far side there. I wonder whether Tabone perhaps again would be the man to make way from the back line, potentially, allowing for a three-pronged approach attack. And force it, taken out. Patiently, the referee had time to think about that one. 2-3 seconds, and then gives the free kick. And it's going to be Taylor Crossdale who's coming in to play before this free kick is put in. And I wonder who this is going to be. Numbers just being put up. It's number 17. It's Rio Dyer who's making way. So Pennock keeping his backline as it is, it seems. Potentially like for like swap. Rio, who's worked hard this afternoon, he's put a good shift in yet again. Rio, we've become accustomed to. So Taylor Crossdale will be playing towards a goal that he opened his account with back in the early part of the season. Let's hope he can do it again. So Jazz with the free kick into the penalty box. Jenkins up. Martel with a shot. Oh, keeper saves. First touch could have been a goal. Well done, Jazz, to intercept that one. Rain coming down relatively heavy here now up in Colwyn Bay. Taylor Crossdale looking busy as want to throw in on this near side. Again, thinking maybe Lee Jenkins could have been coming over to have this one, but Hawkins does take it quickly. 1-2 between Crossdale. Oh, almost a through ball by Whitmore there. Taylor Crossdale and Hawkins. Great 1-2 football. Tabone and Akpan again tussling. Tabone comes out on the right side of it this time. Watts is taken extremely late. There's a card straight out. Yellow card. The whole bench incensed to that one. Akpan is going to pick up a booking. There was a naughty one on Ricky Watts there. Watts, he is down, holding his right shin. He is sat upright. It's going to be a free kick. The bench were incensed with that one. All up on their feet appealing. It's a long way away from me, but with that amount of appeal, I wouldn't have been surprised to see a different colour card. 67 gone. And I don't think Abu picked up a yellow card there. The home side in charge of comment have put that Abu says he's picked up a yellow. I don't believe that did happen. But anyway, Hawkins with a right-footed cross into the box, headed at the back post. Is it offside? Oh, heartbreaking. Whitmore got on the end of a Luke Tabone diverted header. The linesman has given it as offside. The ball was in the back of the net. I don't think any Colwyn Bay players were appealing on that one. Incredible. Whitmore seemed to run from a distance, but to be fair, the assistant would have had the best view out of everybody, so we'll go with his decision. Conversations are still ongoing. Martel Taylor Crossdale speaking with the ref. I think it's Martel who's been deemed offside to come back from perhaps an offside position. Linesman and assistant referee and the referee conferring over the microphone sets they've both got on. Unfortunately, still 0-0. Come does well to come away with it. Just getting a bit lively here then. Oh, Fawcett makes the foul, unfortunately for the Bluebirds, as we were 2-on-2 there. Pennock with his hands on his knees, still in disbelief over that last decision going against us. Like to see that one back on the highlights later on, perhaps. Hart then with the free kick to get us back underway. Rain coming down quite heavily now It's going to be a goal kick. The header was won against Abruzzese. I think it was Hill over on the far side, and his header went straight up for a goal kick. Not too much danger with that one. Zach Jones walking towards the 6-yard line then. It's no signs of any further changes. Yeah, the ring come down. Lots of supporters who've been behind the goals over on the club outside are looking to come into a stand. All three sides of the ground with stands here at Colwyn Bay at the Four Crosses Construction Arena. As Watsy's pocket is picked, McCready has flown in on Ben Fawcett, I think there. Another yellow card. Fawcett flew through the air. Late tackle. Fawcett is okay. Hawkins is coming across. It's very central, just outside the centre circle. McCready, as I said, the rain is coming down. The pitch is probably quite prone to a tackle now, I would have thought. And the captain, McCready's picked up a yellow. Again, large demonstration from the Bluebirds bench over on the far side. Yellow, probably the right. Orange card, perhaps, would have been the right one there. But Tom Owen, the referee, not having too bad a game, to be fair. Abruzzese is going to be, puts it into the 6-yard box. Watsy's goes down, nothing given by the officials. Shepherd's managed to get it on this near side, near the corner flag. It's deflected. Harry Owen clears. Not going for a throw-in. Watsy heads back into the danger area, goal kick. There's 70 minutes on the clock. 68, actually. And it's going to be Truman, as I said, the debutant at the moment, maintaining his clean sheet. Hasn't had a great deal of work to do. Obviously, picking out the ball from the back of the net from that disallowed goal. With that aside, hasn't been tested too much. The home side, not happy this time with the Creamer's tackle on Tavone. Luke really goes down, to be fair. I think he's caught one on his toes there, holding his right foot. As he cleared, I think his own boot was kicked. He is okay, no treatment needed. Home side vocally applauded. Apologies for any bad language about to come through there. Zach Jones is out of his box and up to take this one. I think the aerial threat is proven to be a cause for concern for the home side. So I think that Zach will be aiming for Jenkins near the far side of the penalty box. It's hooked a little. Watts almost on the end of it. Shepherd brings it down. Fawcett back to goal on the edge of the box. Out to Dan Hawkins on this near side. Chance to turn and face goal. Crosses low. Dealt with easily. Jazz wins it back. Puts it back into an area. Martel outnumbered. Jazz just slips on the block there. Abruzzese does well to come out over and collect. Does well to block a charge down too. It's out Fawcett on the far side. Oh, his late tackle yet again. No card this time. I don't think there was much difference between any of the tackles, but that one hasn't got a yellow. That one was from number 4, Kai Owen, who's been lively throughout the whole 70 minutes we've played so far. Still 0-0. Hawkins this time coming across to put one in the danger area. Can we open the deadlock? Hawkins just lining up. Referee calling play on. Hawkins right-footed into the box. It's a bit of a pitch and wedge attempt. Weak header from Crossdale. Doesn't really test the keeper who collects on the ground. Just feel momentum with us at the moment. Truman punts clear. Probably his best kick, that one. Finds Abruzzese and Hill on the far side. Jenkins does well to use his body to make sure the ball goes out for a throw-in, which is straight to McCready. Tabone is going to head clear. Does well. It was going out for a corner, and he's managed to play it off Akpan. And it goes for a Bluebirds throw in line with the 6-yard box over on the far left-hand side. Jenkins, ball in hand now. I think Jacob Owen potentially making moves on the bench. Tabone holding up Akpan. They've won the first header off the throw and have now actually won the throw themselves. So it's going to be one of Hill's long throw-ins. Hart coming up from the back. Fawcett tracking him. Taylor Crossdale, the only one forward for the Bluebirds. Everybody else inside the penalty box. Hill, long range from the right-hand side. It's a high loop-in throw, and it's out for a goal kick. Akpan miscontrolled inside the 6-yard box and ushered it out for a goal kick. Pennock and Richards deep in conversation in the technical area on the far side. Last couple of minutes, it's just gone off the boil for both teams here. Was peaked as a disallowed goal went in. It was a good spell of attacking play from the boys in yellow this afternoon. Akpan and Jenkins again compete in the middle of the park. Out to Creamer on the right-hand side. Abruzzese with him. Forces him backwards. Inside. McCready inside the box. Across the face of goal and out the far side. Nobody in the middle for the Seagulls. All it needed was someone to tap it in and we would have been behind. Zach taking his time to get the ball here. Have a bit of a breather perhaps. Take the Seagulls' hopes. Slow them down, certainly. Taylor Crossdale being hugged, should we say, by the centre half as the goal kick comes his way. 2 hands in the back from McCready, but ref waves play on. Abu goes high with it. Hart wins the header against Fawcett. But it's a high press from the boys. Sees us win a throw-in inside the Colwyn Bay half. Midway through the Colwyn Bay half, Jasmine's going to be coming across to take it. There's 74 minutes played. Hawkins rolls the ball back to Jazz. Again, the rain still coming down here. Watts looking to dash forward to create some space. Jazz looking for his best option. Goes to Fawcett. Jazz does well to hold his body up. Wattsy with another pitching wedge over another throw-in. Far more attacking position. Fawcett wants to go quick. Hawkins slows things down. Just looking to build up an opportunity here. Hawkins. 1-2s. Whitmore. Fawcett. Whitmore. Can Whitmore cross? He's on the byline. Squares. Saved. Goal or corner. Shepherd was on the penalty spot screaming for it, but I think he was probably marked there. Whitmore went right across the front of the goal. And as again, Truman does well with it, the youngster. Corner, Abruzzese, left-footed, over the ball. One hand goes in the air. Martel at the back post waiting for it. It's deep. Jenkins, beaten in the air that time by 2 Seagulls players. Martel with the ball, squares it back to Shepherd, 35 yards out. Back to Jazz, plenty of time. Skips over his foot. Thankfully, uncontested it. Jazz puts one down the side to Lee Jenkins. Great touch by the big man. Turns his defender, and it just the cross bobbled up in the air, and the keeper collects. Jenks looking like a prime Cristiano Ronaldo down the right-hand side there. Words I never thought I'd be saying. Truman rolls out to his right-hand side. Harry, who has been playing centre, but I think he's opting to play right back at the moment. But Whitmore's well to win it. Appeals. Whitmore and Hill having words. Whitmore not happy with Hill's decision on top of him. Referee's just trying to calm matters down. Abruzzi is for the free kick to come in, but the referee, Tom Owen, is deep in conversation with Hill and Whitmore. He's calling both players over to him. 77 minutes played. Still 0-0 here then. No cards coming out. Hill and Whitmore walk away. Still deep in conversation, shall we say? As he won the drummer boy for the casuals over on the far side. He's given his best opportunity of livening the atmosphere here, which is very quiet this second half from the home side. As Colwyn Bay counter, it's 3-on-2. Akban on the edge of the box, cuts inside, takes a shot. Is great block. Ricky Watts flying in that time. Hawkins clears to Fawcett. Fawcett lays it back for Hawkins. Out to Watts. Great recovery there from Watts to pick the ball back off Akban. Owen does well to steal it. Great tackles flying in here. All clean, to be fair. Abu goes back to Zach Jones. Right-footed. Straight back down the middle. Luke Tabone on the halfway line. Goes back to Zach Jones. Bravely. Don't think that was the right decision, but Zach clears his lines and an apologetic hand goes up from Tabone. It's getting loose. Colwyn Bay break with it into the half, lays it down. Across. Chance. Creamer. It's wide. Ooh. Big chances there for the home side. It was 22, Thomas Creamer, who laid it back to Daniel Mark Jones, the 21, who must have come on in the last few minutes. And didn't see him coming on. Well wide of the mark. No need for a save from Zach Jones, who again, excellent in the first half, kept us well in the game. As it stands at the moment, I would say he's my potential candidate for MOM. Zach Jones with a goal kicker down the left-hand side. Watsy getting manhandled by McCready. Loses the header as well. Creamer travels. Long-range shot is broken up by Jazz Richards. Fawcett picks up the rebound. He's got Whitmore inside, Watts inside, but he takes on his own. Great through ball. Dealt with by Hart at the back for Colwyn Bay, who come away with it. Shepherd on the yellow, need to be careful here, but Fawcett's done the dirty work and picked the ball back up. Whitmore had a chance to take a touch there, played it first time, and it's gone straight to a Colwyn Bay player. Shepherd, great recovery. Back heel doesn't quite come off. Abruzzese clears. Chance to break with a slip from the Colwyn Bay defender. Abruzzese into the final third. Is fouled. Free kick. Owen this time. No card. Shepherd and Abruzzese on the ground. Shepherd took a knock to his back there, and Abu tripped as he got into a dangerous part of the ground. Just outside the box, over on the left-hand side. It's going to probably lend itself to a right footer. I think it's going to be Jazz this time to deliver one. Money ball, please, Jazz. Hands on his hips, over on the far side as Yori, Oscar and Jacob go through their paces of a warm-up. Jacob probably the most likely and a slightly more attacking-minded one, potentially, but it's going to be Jazz. Right-footed. Great whip straight into the keeper's hands. Another chance gone. 80 on the clock, high into the sky by the keeper. Evades everybody. Abu manages to clear for a throw. Quick throw in by Colwyn Bay. Dan Hawkins out for a corner. Good attacking, counter attack there from the home side, who are looking to make a change themselves. Still 0-0. Hart, the left footer this time, going across to take the centre half, who for many years has played in midfield. Far more attacking than where he finds himself these days. Just having a bit of a tussle with the corner flag. For Hart, left-footed, in-swinging. It's in a good area. Evades everybody, comes out the back for a goal kick. Zach appeals to the referee that he's being held. We didn't see any arms up in the air from the keeper. Was certainly pinned in that one. Ball went out, thankfully, safely for a goal kick. 81. Still 0-0. Can we create something? Can we pinch the 3 points? Substitution is being made from the home side. It's 22, Thomas Creamer going off, and it's Owen Cushing. Looks to be a like-for-like centre midfield switch there. Youngster coming on. Still 3-0 in the TNS game. 73 minutes gone there, so no doubt we'll be lifting the trophy after the game. Watts hooks on the goal kick. Dealt with well by the defence. Back to Watts. Whitmore. Through ball. Can he get it round? Harry Owen and Martel chasing for it towards the corner flag. Owen does well to put it out for a throw-in. Mart's looking to get it in early. Discouraged by his teammates. Abru says he's going to be coming forward for this one. Again, Jack Wilson went off in the first half. Would have been a perfect opportunity for Jack to put one in the box, but it's Abu to Whitmore. Short. On his right foot. Back onto his left foot. Back heel to Whitmore. Back to goal, Whitmore. Loses possession. Owen coming away with it. Forward runs. Wrong choice from the home side. Put it out for a throw-in. Akpan was making great waves straight through the middle of the pitch there. A lot of encouragement from the home side here. From their older players, experienced players, pushing them on to keep going. Crowd get involved as well. Getting a bit of noise here. Panic, hands in pockets over on the far side, just assessing what to do here. Fawcett does well, concedes the throw in, but did well to even get near that one. Edwards to get back underway. Pushing forward. Cleared by Hawkins. It's going to go straight to right back. Harry Owen, who travels forward. Whitmore's coming across to stop it. Evades Kai Whitmore. Through ball. It's going to go for a goal kick. Safe. It's going to be a goal kick. 84 minutes on the clock. Great support, as I mentioned, from the travelling Bluebirds this afternoon. Ewan on the drum, continuously banging the drum, to be fair. Joined in chorus by his fellow travelling supporters. Zach Johnson, down the left-hand side. High into the rainy skies of Colwyn Bay. Fawcett hooks on, straight into the keeper's arms, who again rolls out. Colwyn Bay continuing to play out. Edwards down the left-hand side. Hawkins pinches it. Chance. Oh, the wrong choice from Hawkins, I think. Ooh. Edwards has laid it back to his keeper, who's put one close to the touchline. Hawkins does well to back that one. Cummins does well to come away diagonally. Abra says he's going to head it out and keep it in, hopefully. Yeah, he does really well there. Oh, and Nutmegs. Wow. You'll have to see that one again. Nutmegs, Hill. They've had a great battle. Nutmegs him and Hill goes flying. Referee waves play on. It was offside when Hill got involved. Whitmore beats one, beats two. Oh, it's tackled on the third. No foul given. Colwyn Bay clear. There was a big chance that was Kai was doing some great step overs and getting away from his opponents. Lee Jenkins now fouled. Surely, ref waves play on. It's a big opportunity. Akban inside the box, squares it. Oh, out for the goal kick. How that wasn't given as a foul on Lee Jenkins, who was barged into his back, fell over onto the ball. Ref wave play on, and Colwyn Bay almost had a chance to create something there. 86 gone. It is indeed Jacob Owen who's going to be making his way into play shortly. I'd have thought in a fresh legs approach for the last few minutes of the game. Just wait for the fourth to put the board up. I'd imagine he'd be into midfield potentially. number 8. It's Kai Whitmore who's brought off, who jogs to the touchline as Jacob Owen enters the game. Kai's last chance. He beat 2. Could have possibly popped the ball off to a teammate before the third player came near and pinched it off him. Zach then to get play back underway. 87 gone. Flicked on by Abruzzese. Martel very well looked after, should we say. The ball is played long. I think Luke is going to see it out for a goal kick. Does indeed. Jacob Owen has indeed, like swap, come into the centre midfield. Seems to be sitting, allowing Shepherd now to move on. And Ricky Watts up in the number 10 position. Again, 4 minutes up from the board. Government Football app is showing 88 on the clock, but the board has gone up 88 plus 4. So we'll imagine that something's wrong with the comment system there. 4 minutes to go then. A late winner would be superb to take back down to Pembrokeshire with us. Unlikely, I would say at the moment, but who knows? We love a goal in stoppage time. Abruzzese with the throw down the left-hand side. Martel holds up, cleared by Colwyn Bay defenders, all the way through to Zach Jones, who collects. Martel asking for a big clearance, looking to get in and behind. Zach rolls it in front of him. Akpan approaches, but Zach clears. Jacob Owen does well. Luke DeBorn high to the left-hand side of the pitch. Martel shoulder to shoulder, nothing given. Through. Fawcett does well. The ball is ricocheting from player to player at the moment. Fawcett battles. Hawkins with it. To nobody. Keeper's got it right near the byline. Takes it back into this box. 3 to go. Debutant in goal, keeping a clean sheet as it stands, has gone high and long. Jazz with an overhead kick clears, and Jacob Owen comes away to Watts. Cuts back inside. Hawkins cleared. Oh, good block by Cushion there, ironically. Jazz coming across to take a throw in. Home fans not happy with Jazz's pace to come and collect the ball. The referee just encouraging him to get underway. I think Jazz almost happy with a point here, which would indeed definitely keep us in 7th spot in the league, regardless of Penabon's result. Bit of housery by Jazz there then. Again, who's taking his time coming to take the next throw in. The ref just telling him to speed up. Jazz with a throw. Going to go down the line, I think. Ricky Watts makes a forward run. Fawcett does well there. Fawcett. Ball again. Just gaining territory down this right-hand side here. Cleared again. Home fans not happy with Jazz's antics. Jazz down into the corner flag to Fawcett. Oh, heavy touch on a bobble there. Goes out for a goal kick. Hopefully not too costly. I would say there's just over 60 seconds to play. We are coming to a close of the action. Goal kick for Colwyn Bay. Straight down the middle. Jazz does well. Watts cuts inside. Beats 2 inside to Shepherd. To Martel. Watsy's free if he can find him. Does get the Watsy. 30 yards out. Oh, Watsy's through ball. Wayward doesn't find Fawcett. Game just fading out somewhat here. Akban and Jazz. Jacob Owen tries pinching it. A little bit better quality from Watts would have found Fawcett there in a great opportunity. 30 seconds left. Colwyn Bay on the attack. It's a throw in. Colwyn, oh, Haverfordwest ball. And that is the full-time whistle. Those minutes went quickly. That does indeed bring us to a close. It is goalless here at the Four Crosses Construction Arena. Few candidates for man of the match, but as I said, for his exploits in the first half, some excellent saves from Zach Jones, keeps a clean sheet intact. So Bluebirds Nest Live man of the match, I would say, was Zach Jones this afternoon. Looking ahead then, our next fixture next Friday night promises to be a fascinating battle with our 7th spot rivals Penabont. Currently 4 points behind us, however they do have this afternoon's game to look forward to against Pontypridd. But former Bluebird Rhys Griffiths, the manager, will be bringing his men to the Oggy Bridge Meadow next Friday night for a 7:45 kickoff. But all over here at Colwyn Bay, final score, Colwyn Bay 0, Haverfordwest County 0. Until the next Bluebirds Nest Live, over and out.